Alhamdulillah wa shukri lillah. Yusuf, good evening, sir. I think I'm extraordinarily exhausted, and this is why I'm making simple mistakes regarding numerics. Very unusual for me to be wrong and to be wrong so heavily. Oh, what can I do? I'm just exhausted. Even if I was only half as exhausted as I am, I'm too exhausted to chop my head off. I wouldn't have the energy to chop my head off. So you've saved me with half the energy of chopping my head off, and the other half will have to go to dig in the trenches to make the borehole, don't you know? I'm going to have to see what we can do regarding this this borehole we're putting in. We're still putting it through, but the finances now are totally at loggerheads with what I was thinking, and I don't have a problem with this now. I really don't have a problem. I was thinking initially of £3,000 to £4,000 would cover it, but I think we're going nearer 10 than we are the three. So, but fortunately, the family will contribute in every way they can, including contributing money. So that's okay. They're honest people, you know. And what I will do is, and I'll say this to you now, if you let me be at it and thinking, I'll come over and evaluate when I do get over, and I'll come up and I'll evaluate what we can do for Mramar. Now, as far as I remember, Mramar is a town, so it actually has running water. But if you're on the outside, we'll see what we can do. I won't promise anything because I never do. Once I make the condition of a promise, I will do everything in my power to keep that promise. But I can't make a promise to you or to anyone else when I don't know the situation and I don't know the conditions and I have no understanding of the situation. But what I will promise you is, when I come over to Morocco next year, because I'm not leaving Ireland this year, I will come up to you and we'll discuss the situation of putting a borehole in. But it has to be for more than one place. I can't put in a borehole just for one farm. The pipes have to go further around so we can get 3 or 4 or as many as possible of that water content. And the more we can get on it, certainly 4, the less that borehole costs. Because if it costs 10,000 for one farm or one plot of land or one family, it's cost £10,000. Whereas if it costs 10,000 for 4 families, in actuality, it will only have cost 2,500. And if the land plots were near enough to each other and we got 10 off it, that would be 10 families helped for very small money. So, and I would expect them to be able to do part of the work, because it's not just about a gallery putting money in. They have to contribute themselves. No contribution from the recipients, no work from me. Because somebody has to put in the cistern, and that can be done locally, and somebody has to build the solar panel, and that can be done locally, and all the hard work can be done locally. We're just putting the money in for the work. That's my way of working. Bye.